I welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2024, and I thank you for coming to join the celebration of this momentous occasion. After today, a lot will change, but it is important to remember that change should not be feared or avoided, because it is the only thing that will remain constant in our lives. Change will always be there to push us out of our comfort zones and show us that we can do things we had never expected. So, as we enter into this time of transition, excitement, and boundless possibility, let's embrace the changes that happen with open hearts and open minds. If we can do this, we will soon find our commitment. As we look back on how we got to the place we are today, remember the moments and people who impacted us. These pieces of our lives have created each of us with individual goals, aspirations, and needs. Let us be grateful for the past and trust the plans for our future. Congratulations, graduates, on this remarkable achievement. May the journey ahead be filled with endless opportunities, and may you always embrace the transition. Thank you.
Good evening. On behalf of Providence Grove High School, I'm pleased to welcome you to this graduation ceremony recognizing the class of 2024. The guests of honor joining me on the platform are Mr. Lee Miller, Assistant Principal, Mrs. Emma Phillips, Assistant Principal, Mrs. Alicia Timmons, Assistant Principal, and Mrs. Lindsay Hilton, Instructional Lead Teacher. From Central Office Administrative Staff, Mr. Larry Chilton, Executive Director of Facilities, Maintenance, and Transportation. From the Randolph County Board of Education, Mr. Fred Burgess. I would also like to introduce our mascots for the class of 2024, Ms. Charlotte Griffith's daughter of Jairus Griffith and Liz Hollyfield, Master Lucas Stalker, son of Craig and Aaron Stalker. And finally, to the parents, family members, and other guests in attendance, we appreciate you being here to celebrate the accomplishments of these graduates. It is now my special privilege to introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2024. This year's valedictorian is Peyton Noel Swain, daughter of Joe and Debbie Swain.
Graduates, esteemed faculty, and distinguished guests. As Mr. Hamilton said, my name is Noel Swain, and I'm honored to be the valedictorian of the Providence Grove High School class of 2024. Now I'd like to start with a question. By a show of hands, who has made a mistake before? Right. Most of us have participated in common mistakes such as overspending, neglecting relationships, and procrastinating on important assignments. However, as we have reached this milestone, and thus move on to our next adventures, it is clear that the class of 2024 has been able to learn from our mistakes and grow into a group of young adults with amazing
Although mistakes are typically frowned upon, I believe they are important for most personal, societal, and scientific advancements, since numerous mistakes have accidentally resulted in important discoveries and inventions throughout history. For example, George Crumb accidentally created the potato chip in 1853 after overcooking a batch of fries, which he then served to a stubborn customer. Then, penicillin was discovered in 1928 when Alexander Fleming returned from a holiday to unknowingly find the antibacterial substance growing on a petri dish. Furthermore, microwave ovens were invented in 1945 after a scientist named Percy Spencer noticed that the candy bar in his pocket had melted because of the microwaves that were produced by the magnetrons that he was testing. Thus, history proves that mistakes do not always have negative consequences. Now, it would be unfair to discuss these mistakes without mentioning my greatest, which occurred only a couple weeks ago and nearly cost me my life. As some of you may know, on my way home from school on May 28th, I fell asleep behind the wheel, drove into a ditch, and flipped my beloved car Fiona. May she rest in peace. Though I was shaken by the situation, I was completely aware of the fact that I had been given a second chance at life. Looking back at pictures from the scene, I don't know how I survived this deadly crash. Thankfully though, God decided that this accident was going to be a part of my testimony rather than the end of my story. Thus, He has allowed me to learn from my greatest mistake, and though I may not be aware of every struggle represented in this stadium, I am certain that everyone here has been able to learn and grow from their greatest mistakes as well. Whether you are entering the workforce or going to college, I am excited to witness what the future holds in store for each of you, and I cannot wait to see you follow your dreams. Congratulations, class of 2024, and remember, every mistake is an opportunity to learn something new. Thank you.
I would like now to introduce our salutatorian of the class of 2024. This year's salutatorian is Katie Jo Staley, daughter of Kent and Andrea Staley.
Good evening, faculty, distinguished guests, families, and fellow students. If all of my fellow students would please look around. Personally, as I look around, I see many of my support systems. Families are excited and ready to cheer on their graduates. Teachers and school administrators that are happy, some maybe even too happy for us to graduate. Then there are my friends, the people I have matured with and walked the school hallways with for the past 13 years. Fellow graduates, I encourage you to thank your support system, whether that be your family, a teacher, or even someone you share a soft smile with while passing in the school hallway. I'm sure I would have never made it this far without the support my loving support system encouraged me to become the person they knew I could be. I'm also sure many of you feel the same way. Furthermore, I also know that I would not be the person I am today without the various life experiences I have enjoyed as a student. One of these opportunities includes discovering my real friends. As some of you may know, I will talk to whoever is around me, leading me to have an abundance of acquaintances. This often poses a difficulty when identifying real friends in times of need. If high school has taught me anything, it is that real friends are hard to find, and that once you find them, you must hold on to them. Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "Many people will walk in and out of your life, but only true friends will leave footprints in your heart." Although cheesy, I find this to be evident as I will leave this school with a handful of footprints on my own heart. It is important to be kind to one another. In a world that is increasingly crueler each day, remember to see the good in everyone and step aside from society to be kind to all, no matter the differences. These actions have taught me to understand the importance of worrying less about pleasing others. There have been times in my educational endeavors that I have had to make tough decisions, participate in a dual enrollment program, or have a traditional high school experience while continuing to play sports. I've actually endured through seasons filled with anxiety and stress, along with many other situations. While making these decisions, I learned that although it is admirable to be considerate, it is important to listen to your heart and what you want to do. This could lead to an abundance of happiness that would not have been possible otherwise. Fellow graduates, as I stand here today, I realize that I may be seeing most of you for the last time. However, I have some final words of encouragement. Pursue what you love. After all, we only live once, so you might as well make the best of it. Enjoy every day and love what you do. Do not forget to have fun. Go to that party, kiss that person, fall in love, travel, and do whatever makes you happy. Lastly, as I leave you, I would like to share a word of scripture from Joshua 1:9. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord will be with you wherever you go. I pray that each of you live a long, healthy life and achieve the goals you have set for yourself.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Alicia Brown, and I'm the senior class treasurer. Mr. Hamilton, will you please join me? On behalf of the senior class of 2024, I am honored to present a check to you and the upcoming Providence Grove students and community for $1,000. This gift is specifically designated for the construction of an outdoor classroom for future growth, learning, and self-development. Thank you, Providence Grove, staff and faculty, students, and community for your support. The class of 2024 understands that this gift takes time to manifest, but we eagerly look forward to returning in the future to see the addition of our alma mater.
Welcome family, friends, distinguished faculty and staff, and especially the class of 2024, to Providence Grove High School for this year's graduation ceremony. Thank you for being here today to celebrate a new beginning. I am Brooke Ingram, your senior class president. To my fellow graduates of the class of 2024, we did it. And today we get to recognize and reflect on our many academic accomplishments, unforgettable memories, and meaningful time spent at Providence Grove. From the moment we first walked through the doors of PGHS freshmen, we encountered unprecedented challenges and circumstances due to the COVID-19 pandemic. In the blink of an eye, we had to quickly mature and become responsible for our academic success through a computer screen. Thankfully, we resumed our regular school schedule during the second semester, including extracurricular activities such as fall, winter, and spring sports, as well as homecoming. This experience taught us the importance of enjoying the time that we have. As our sophomore year began, we indulged in the normalcy of a typical high school experience. Academics, community events, competitions, and sports resumed without masks. We were able to experience many firsts as high school students, including FNL football, electric student sections, and large crowds in the stands. Many of us also passed driver's ed and gained the freedom of having a driver's license and a part-time job. As juniors, high school became more intense as we persevered through challenging AP classes, long standardized tests such as the ACT, and pulled multiple all-nighters to submit assignments by 11:59, speaking from personal experience. Enrichment was moved to the middle of the school day and dubbed as Grove Time, where we explored many sessions of our interests such as chess, weightlifting, pickleball, and crocheting. Before they departed for retirement or a position at another school, we were greatly encouraged and impacted by teachers such as Ms. Castillo, Mr. Hunt, Mr. Page, Mr. Taylor, Ms. Ingram, and many coaches in the PE department. As our senior year began, we decided to make the most of our last 10 months of high school. The second annual Midnight Madness kicked off a historic football season that consisted of a revenge win over Ashboro and a first-round playoff appearance. Additionally, women's cross country, men's cross country, women's tennis, and women's golf celebrated commanding conference championships in the fall. In winter sports, women's basketball made it to the first round of state playoffs, while men's swimming earned their first ever conference championship in school history. In spring sports, softball made it to the first round of state playoffs, and men's tennis dominated as doubles conference champions. Additionally, the women's track team earned another conference championship. Women's soccer ended Wheatmore's conference win streak of 5 years and made history by making it to the second round of state playoffs. We have also succeeded at state beta club conventions, placing in the top 5 in engineering and woodworking. FFA seniors have placed in numerous competitions, including state farm business management and national and state dairy evaluation. Additionally, Hunter Safety seniors have placed in a multitude of state and district level competitions and tournaments. In band and chorus, marching band placed first in color guard and drum major, and 6 students were selected for the Randolph All-County Chorus. Senior AP Art students were chosen to have their outstanding artwork displayed for Randolph County Youth Art Month. OCS seniors earned several ribbons at the track and field, bowling, swimming, and basketball Special Olympics, in addition to multiple awards. In addition to these countless accomplishments, seniors planned and participated in memorable events such as Senior Sunrise, Powder Puff, Homecoming, Prom, the Car Show, Senior Skip Day, Senior Prank, and Senior Cookout. As we reflect on the last 4 years, it is clear that our class motto, said by Dolly Parton, "We cannot direct the wind, but we can adjust the sails," has defined our high school experience. Many things have occurred beyond our control, but we have not let these circumstances limit our success. In our future endeavors, we will experience many challenges, but what we have faced throughout high school has prepared us to live our lives to the fullest. As Proverbs 16:3 says, "Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans." Congratulations and best wishes to you, the class of 2024. Let's spread the vote.
Good evening, faculty, family, friends, and the class of 2024. My name is Jayden Beasley, and I have the pleasure of welcoming this year's faculty speaker, Mr. Dennis Hamilton, principal of Providence Grove High School. Mr. Hamilton started his career by joining the U.S. Army National Guard and serving as a section chief for 13 years. During his time in service, Mr. Hamilton found his true calling and continued his leadership role by entering the field of education. For nearly 30 years, Mr. Hamilton has been devoted to nurturing the minds of younger generations, 22 of which he has served as principal at several different schools across North Carolina. Throughout his years in education and administration, he has had several recognitions. He was named Principal of the Year in 2014 and recognized as a three-time Distinguished Educator, one of which was for the 2024 school year here at Providence Grove. Mr. Hamilton repeatedly displays commitment and dedication to both students and educators, which is one of the many reasons why he was selected by the senior class to speak to us here today. His continual investment in the lives of all students has helped us grow endlessly, overcome obstacles, and achieve our dreams. Thank you, Mr. Hamilton, for the guidance you have provided us, for encouraging us to seize every opportunity imaginable, and most importantly, for leaving a positive impact on our lives before we start our new adventures. It is my honor and privilege to welcome the best principal in Randolph County, Mr. Dennis Hamilton.
I wrote that myself. What a beautiful night for a celebration. Soon to be graduates, let's give your parents, relatives, teachers, friends a big round of applause for assisting you to this point where you are today. As your principal today, June 11th, 2024, has been declared Patriot Day. Soon to be graduates, thank you for your contributions and commitment to Providence Grove High School, where every day is Patriot Day. Seniors know how honored, proud, and excited we are for you. Our teachers, coaches, club sponsors, support staff, and your families have assisted you through the first few chapters of your lives. Now, our expectation is that each of you will continue your unique story as you determine the path of life you will take. As you begin your next chapters in life, we urge you to aim high, work hard to reach your goals, make yourself and us proud of what you accomplish. To our Patriot parents, I want to thank you for your tremendous support and dedication to our school and for providing us the opportunity to work with your children. Seeing each of you in our school, beginning with community night back in August, open houses, in the auditorium for band and chorus concerts, in the stadium on Friday nights during football games, FFA shooting events, or just simply high-fiving in the parking lot after we whipped the Ashburn Blue Comets hind part. All of these moments underscores what is special about Providence Grove High School and what makes us the best school in Randolph County. We are more than a school. We are a community. And the soon-to-be graduates in front of us are the heart of that community. For our students, you've experienced many firsts during your educational adventure. Today marks the first time you'll walk across the stage as a high school graduate. The first time your families will watch with pride and joy as you receive your diploma. This moment is a culmination of 12 or 13 years of first time. Your first day of kindergarten, the first time you read a book, the first time you played an instrument, the first time you played a sport, your first date for some of you, the first goal or basket, and so many other landmark firsts along this educational journey that has led you here. Today is also filled with laughs. This will be the last time you walk these halls at Providence Grove together. The last time your teachers will warn you about being tardy. The last time you'll have chicken pie every Wednesday. Or pizza, corn, and applesauce served on the same plate. The last time you'll be able to shout, "Every day is Patriot Day together." While these last are bittersweet, they also represent an exciting transition to all the incredible first time that lie ahead. Your first semester of college, your job after graduation, your apartment and managing a household, your first time traveling abroad and experiencing a new part of the world, the first time you vote, first time you open a credit card, and many other new first times are on the horizon for you to embrace. And throughout all these upcoming firsts, the foundations and lessons you built over the years, first 18 years, will serve you well. These foundations include learning and having confidence, adjusting to change, and being committed. Your parents and your teachers have aimed to instill these guiding principles in your life. Soon-to-be graduates, when you leave this stepping stone of life, this special place, remember that life will take you in many directions, including ups and downs, scary times, cheerful times. And as you move through all these opportunities of life, we want you to carry yourself as a proud patriot. And always remember the best practices while you're on your journey. It's not the first time you've heard this, and it will not be the last. You must have confidence. You must understand change, and you must be committed. Number one, confidence is defined as feeling sure of yourself. It is knowing that you can handle whatever life throws at you. It's being able to visualize the person you want to be, the character you want to display daily, the career you want to dedicate your time to that will fulfill you, and the people that you want to surround yourself with so that you're the best version of you. If you exude confidence, you will succeed. You will inspire those around you to do and be better. One of my favorite quotes by Max Lucado is, "A man who wants to lead an orchestra must turn his back to the crowd." Be confident enough to be a leader, not follow. Turn your back and lead in a positive direction. Number two, understand change. Change is defined as modifying or altering something you are doing. You're about to leave this familiar world of Patriot Nation, your parents maybe, your childhood home, and enter into the first step into adulthood. This shift will involve change and growth. Embrace both. Learn from the journey and do not let fear stop you from reaching higher. Sometimes change teaches us the best lessons in life and brings about the most beneficial opportunities. You have the power to change your life. You have the power to change and enrich your community. Use your gifts. Wake up each day with gratitude and not attitude. Understand that change is necessary and the use of being a change agent for the greater good. Change is sometimes painful, but nothing is more painful than staying stuck somewhere where you do not belong. Lastly, be committed. Commitment is vital to success. Commitment is defined as making a pledge to something or being willing to give your time and energy to a greater cause beyond yourself. Seniors, be committed in your next journey in life, to your family, college, your career, military, your faith, anything else that is a vital part of who you are. Choose wisely, set goals, and stay the course through setbacks and successes. Commitment pays off in the long run. Most importantly, commit to that vision of who you want to be. Make choices that will keep you on the right path and work hard. As you stay committed to your beliefs, your job in life is to be a part of something bigger than yourself. As a committed, confident change agent, you will be ready at whatever life throws at you. While moving through life, always remember the quote by John Wesley: do all the good you can, by all the ways you can, in all the places you can, to all the people you can, as long as you can. Soon-to-be graduates, remember that life is about opportunities. You'll have obstacles, but if you maintain the course and you remain committed, and you understand change and seize the moment, you have confidence, you will be successful. Seniors, I'm very proud of you reaching this point in your lives. Parents, I have been in your seats and I know how much this means to you today. I thank you again for entrusting us with your children. And we're going to do it one last time. Every day is... Now for the moment. Getting closer, folks. It is now time for the presentation of the diplomas. In keeping with the dignity of this occasion, the audience is asked to remain quiet until all diplomas have been received and the entire program is completed. Parents and family members, you're invited to stand and to be recognized as their senior name is called. Administration, please move into place.
Joshua Masakuni Allred. Tucker Gage Batten. James Anthony Beasley III. Mia Cameron Browder. Alicia Lachey Brown. Leah Paige Kane. David Travis Cockman. Caroline Elise Duval. Sandra Ninel Espinoza Pineda. Marie Therese Hostak. Brooke Catherine Ingram. Laurel Cameron Maynard. Grant Dakota Powers. Summer Rain Reitzel. Mason Warren Shoptall. Haley Jade Sodling. Katie Joe Staley. Christian Wary Swain. Peyton Noel Swain. Anna Grace Wilson. Jose Guadalupe Aguilar Alejo. Kaylee Nicole Alcorn. Sahara Cheyenne Morgan Allison. Aiden Isaiah Argules Loveday. Jose Fernando Arias Cortez. Logan Johnston Armfield. Sarah Jensen Allman. Jackson Byron Austin. Kristen Javarius Batten. Marco Antonio Bautista Salceda. Grayson Lee Benson. Collins Charles Bigham. Jillian Marie Brewer. Cash Edison Brown. Charles Edwin Brown Jr. Savannah Brooke Campbell. Andres Alejandro Carbajal. Ruben Castro Vasquez. Brenna Gabriel Clark. Tamara Teray Clay. Jacob Lee Kleiner. Tiara Marie Cortez Hunt. Giselle Cortez Garcia. Lily Camden Cross. Landon Parker Crutchfield. Carson Lewis Colton. Abigail Jasmine Darling.
Kamori Kenye Sharif Davis. Skylar Cheyenne Davis. Brendan Emery Dennison. James Clyde Ellis. Catherine Escamilla Cruz. Russell Van Espinoza. Sydney Marie Fellers. Noah Alexander Faust. Christopher Logan Fox. Joanna Lisette Galicia. Jamari Antoine Glover. Juan Carlos Gonzalez Lopez. Pablo Pablo Emmanuel Gonzalez Garcia. Ian Eugene Gurley. Riley Spring Griffith. William Edward Grubbs. Parker Thomas Hall. Bree Noel Hardison. Destiny Raylyn Harmon. Jacob Thomas Hayes. Morgan Elizabeth Heilig. Gustavo Herrera Burgos. Cole Walker Henshaw. Madeline Faith Hopkins. Aaron David Ilderton. Leslie Jacobo Pacheco. Lakin Juanita Jennings. Christian Richard Jones. Lindsay Taylor Jones. Emery Brooke Jordan. Madison Nicole Jordan. Devin Bryce Kelly. Peyton Gracie Kelly. Bailey Wayne Kimry. Abigail Macedo King. Nicholas Bradley Kirkman. Shelby Georgina Kupnik. Jackson Travis Lamb. Rebecca Leanne Lane. Morgan Rebecca Langley. Levi Shane Latham. Braden Gabriel Laughlin. John David Lavelle. Matilda Ray Leonard. Eli James Lohr. Madeline Rose Longbottomley.
Ian Maxwell Macy. Sarah Mae Majors. Noah Graham McLennan. Taylor Lee McLennan. Andre Mercado Fuentes. Tucker James Minnick. Kane Benjamin Middle. Jax Raven Moore. Kenzie Noel Mundy. Caleb Matthew Newman. Michael Aaron Nichols. Maria Jasmine Nieto Pacheco. Jonathan Ortega Hernandez. Hannah Elizabeth Faye Parada Burrito. Carmen Mariana Pavone. Logan Earl Pierce. Michaela Faye Bravo. Ana Eli Puente Garza. Alexis Reyes Castro. Cade Trey Ritter. Jordan Alexander Robinson. Ariana Dani Ruiz. Jonathan Tuff Sams. David Riley Saunders Hardy. Madison Ann Scott. Carter Samuel Shanks. Nathaniel Joseph Shores. William Caden Six. Sierra Nicole Sloan. Gracie Ann Smith. Caitlin Mackenzie Smith. Serenity K. Smith.
Make Bobo proud!
Michael Solis Sanchez. Bradley Shane Spiegel. Landon Kane Staley. Jada K. Staples. Asia Monet Stevenson. Logan Joseph Stover. Brock Thomas Swan. Alexis Sierra Thomas. Tucker Wyatt Tribbett. Miranda Michelle Trotter. Jared Weldon Tucker. Luke Jackson Tucker. Leila Lee Vanderhay. Carmen Lee Walk. Jonathan Lee Winters. Ali Atif Yunus.
All right. Congratulations to all soon-to-be graduates. Not quite time. Parents, in about 3 minutes and 47 seconds, they're all yours. So, graduates, please stand. Senior class of 2024, by the authority vested in me and by the state of North Carolina and the Randolph County Board of Education, I pronounce you graduates of Providence Grove High School, class of 2024, turn your tassels. Coming out tonight for this special occasion. Please stand as our graduates exit the field. They will pick up diplomas and they will be out to see families momentarily. Thank you again for all your support. Every day is Patriot Day.